fish tank review. Insane idea. I know exactly where this is going. Beautiful implementation. And we actually get to see them use it. Are they gonna use it? Yep. Beautiful viewing window. Oh, there's even a coolie loach in there. Just chilling. I'm gonna need one of these myself. Put it right here. My coolie loaches will not know what hit them. A cave in literal seconds. Minimal disruption. If your tank is dirted or it has root tabs, of course, watch out for that. You will not want to disturb that nutrient density up in there. So creating a nutrient explosion in your tank, that'll be algae heaven. If it is 3D printed, like this is a business. This is a business idea, man. You can definitely make a whole bunch of these and sell them. Print them custom to whatever kind of shape you want, what kind of color, texture you want. All right. Oh, this just looks like a smaller, probably a less well-made fluval speck. Why is the best desktop aquarium? Oh, because it connects to your phone. Of course. The most important thing I want all my aquariums to do, you know, it's a shame this aquarium doesn't do it. It can't connect to my phone. The most important thing when it comes to fish tanks. My toaster connects to my phone, air conditioner, my vacuum connects to my phone. It has access to all my accounts, my bank information. Why can't my fish tank also connect to my phone, huh? It's 2024. Normalize being hacked. Come on, man, don't you want to set up the custom alerts? Are you even in this hobby if you don't have custom alerts coming in on your phone telling you that you've been hacked? Hippity hoppity, there goes all my e-property. This is actually a horrible idea, I feel like. I don't care for it at all. I don't know why anyone would want this. Maybe I'm being ignorant because maybe in the saltwater system or maybe advanced aquarists for some reason, planeted tank enthusiasts, they want to control their light down to the minute of the day, mimicking a Amazon rainforest to the T. They synced it up with a special program to link with the Amazon rainforest weather right now in real time. That's all I can think of for wanting to connect your phone and give them all your passwords. Incredible idea. Now this one, I can get behind this one. Especially for big fish like this, I can see it being used in the freshwater hobby as well for cichlids, Mabuna cichlids, a whole school of fish. Maybe you can make a smaller one for guppies, for betta fish. Maybe you can link up with the person who created the underwater cave, easy implementation cave, and make a cave trap so you can get all the bottom dwellers as well. You don't have to chase them around. You don't have to expose them to potentially harmful netting techniques or the netting or touching of the fish that harms their scales, harms their slime coat, all that thrashing around. This is just a smooth surface. They don't really feel that anxious because they're not feeling like they're being hunted by a big mysterious net thing. 0 out of 5 idea. Why is it actually helpful? I'm not here for helpful ideas, man. I'm here for the Pico Reef that will hack your bank account. Come on, it's 2024. This is a ear pump. Revolutionary. Okay. I was gonna say this is a bunch of wasted time. Just BS. But you know, if you don't want to spend like 20 bucks on a niche aquarium equipment, which I don't, this is actually quite a good hack. Using a straw connected to your airline, poke a few micro holes in there with your mom's sewing needle, and you got something quite special if that is what you're looking for. You can make a whole backdrop of bubbles rising up. I think that's kind of neat. I'm down for this hack. I mean, 0 out of 5. It's a good hack. I'm not here for that. Why? Why aren't I here for that? I'm so edgy. Now we have the worst hack ever invented. And by that, I mean the best. This episode is confusing. This is actually truly a 5 out of 5 amazing idea. The proof is in the pudding. Do I even need to say anything? I guess for those of you who are super new to the hobby, okay, now he's just showing off. Now I don't like this product because he did that. Why does bro need to flex on us like that? I have never once in my life, makes me angry. All the aquascapes that I worked so hard on that I destroyed with 1 or 2 water changes. Because the bucket's so heavy. You just want the water in there. Gotta explain it to the beginners who don't know what the heck, how revolutionary this piece of printed plastic is. You just lash it onto your tank and it disperses the water, protects all of your aquascape. At least up until this level right here. People's aquascapes will be protected because they're not that shallow. Big, strong stream of water destroys and uplifts the soil, kicking up extra nutrients. This thing is like a mesh that once the big, strong current hits it, it disperses. It makes smaller bubbles, barely a splash. It's kind of like a 10 out of 10 diving Chinese Olympian. The less splashy splash at the end, the better. For some reason, people like that. For me, as a cultured man, I like a good belly flop. You know, that's my 10 out of 10. But the Olympics doesn't mark like that. Incredible ideas. My favorite one out of all of these, you know what it is. It has to be the Pico Reef that has access to all your private messages. Good luck. What's up guys? If you're wondering how to support Chris, go to his Patreon. It's the best way to support this channel. YouTube ad Big Poo Poo. Chris starve, but the fish tank reviews keep coming every Monday. Show support, get return perks. Discord access, fish keepers chat, submit for fish tank review. You won't regret it, except you might. I did my little cousin's 10-gallon as a birthday gift. It's got 10 Ember Tetras in it right now. Your little cousin should feel really thankful to you, because that is a beautiful scape. And it even reaches up to the water surface with that Oko stone combination with the wood. Man, that is good. What a beautiful gift. Sand substrate, we got the crypts, we got the Ludwigia. Little details of smaller pieces of rocks. Are you kidding me? I don't even think your little cousin is capable of understanding how amazing of a job you did. Scape for me, I will appreciate you to the fullest. Little kids, man, they can't appreciate the good things we do for them. Actually, I'm just assuming right now. Little cousin doesn't mean young. Choco Cheesecake could be 95 years old and their little cousin could be 90 years old. Wow, so much dexterity in your fingers at such an old age. Congrats. My fellow Wella catfish hiding in plain sight. Oh, one of my favorite oddball fish of all time. Do y'all even see it, first of all? Looks like a freaking wooden seahorse. Our hobby, our freshwater hobby, has been blessed. Do I actually look like that guy? This tank is sent in by Bo. It's a 47-gallon. It's stocked with tetras, daniels, panacories, coolie loaches, African dwarf frogs, and shrimps. And it's only been up for 4 months. I love that everything's so calm, so soothing. Dwarf hairgrass with the added texture of the hydrocaudal tripartita. The backdrop is actually phenomenal. You cannot see the back glass because of how dense the Vallis, the Kabamba or Cicelliflora, the Ludwigia, Nubius, tiger lily, pops of Alternanthemum just to add to the texture of it, the color. The woodwork is phenomenal. There's some rocks in there as well. The Congo tetras go hard, bro. A 47-gallon that has been scaped to perfection. 5 out of 5. Favorite small fish to watch? Interesting, fun, unusual behavior. Something in this list seems a little weird to me, you know? First of all, I have 2 questions. What is that fish and what is that fish? Am I tripping? I don't really know what they are. A Dario is probably the only one here that actually matches your question. Favorite small fish to watch, because a paradise fish I wouldn't say is exactly small. There's a whole bunch of fish way smaller than a paradise fish fitting the criteria of a Dario, okay? For example, a honey gourami, even that is too big and is smaller than the paradise fish. I would probably think of something like a sparkling gourami to contrast with the Dario or compare with it. The other fish are dither fish. This is my virtual tank I have. 5 rummy nose tetra and probably like 3 to 4 coolie loaches. I've never had a problem with it. I forgot my 1 cherry shrimp. It was very expensive to make, about $1 trillion. And no, you can't buy it. I know it's that good. Yo, those rummy nose look extremely weird, bro. These coolie loaches, phenomenal. You know, that's what my coolie loaches actually look like. Dual substrate? Dang, son. The Vallis is so thick. Incredible 5 out of 5. Bucket was about up to my knee for reference. It's 97 degrees out or something. And there is a filter even though it's not very visible. They got a filter in here that's pretty good. There could be worse. Like these fish are really small and they're not up to size at all, but we've seen worse. We've seen no filter and much bigger fish. Not an excuse. Depends on the purpose. Many fish keepers will summer tub where they set up a tub pond like this one outside. Oh, it's for spawning and to grow out the fry. And then they'll bring them in by October. Bubby sent in this shrimp tank and they said population is booming. You know what them shrimp's up to? Molting. What were you thinking? Look at all the shrimplets in the corner there. Bubby is not kidding around. Bubby is hubby. This is a pretty good scape for a shrimp tank. You got a lot of small carpeting plants down below. I think that's Cryptarva. Goodness gracious. 4.3 out of 5. Keep it up. Bro is really fighting for its life. Pac-Man Frog's like, why spicy if edible? What is this thing in my terrarium? You should probably burn it with fire. That's my suggestion to you as a very educated person in this hobby. For real though, that is a very rare thing. Like, it's not rare to have this in a terrarium, but it's rare that it's just growing in a microcosm of little bubbles that's stuck to the glass. That is crazy. This really illustrates how life just finds a way, you know? It's just a tiny little world for us. Bro thought it was the ocean, but it was just a pool. These are nematodes. They really remind me of those disgusting and super creepy parasites that crawl out of praying mantises mantises, grasshoppers, whenever they reach the water, they can come out and get into fish or other organisms to continue their reproductive cycle. It's a party in here. We got like 5 disco balls floating up in this beta's crib. That is very cool, but I have to wonder, is this healthy for the beta? Because that sped up footage kind of makes me think the beta is just always in this flared up state, because every one of those disco sort of panels probably reflect some sort of image back, reflect the betta fish image itself, making the betta fish think there's a lot of betta fish in this tank to be flaring at and fighting. It's 2024, normalize relaxed betta fish. Here, King, you dropped your Lineage 8 Subclade 3C005 corridors. That's just a Cory cat to me, bro. Some people get way too into this. Perhaps people with money, people with disposable income. Not this guy. I'd happily take a bronze Cory. Is that actually what it's called? Because that's ridiculous. Change the name, bro. Lineage 8 Subclade 3? Are we playing Final Fantasy 14 here? What is going on? It's a terrarium, but holy crap. Snake tank enclosure with heating pad and light. Doesn't a heating pad automatically mean you're kind of abusing the snake? Kind of like a boiling the frog situation. That snake cannot turn around, and it's a snake. This guy's selling everything because he doesn't want to upgrade. Everyone coming over has told him to upgrade. It just makes me feel incredibly claustrophobic when the snake has to coil tight as possible just to be able to fit in it. North American native species are far more diverse than people realize. That is a beautiful fish, and I do agree to an extent that North American native species, there is a market there. You can tap into it, but I do also understand why it hasn't. Most of these fish are cold water and they're in fast moving streams, so these are not conditions where beginner, even intermediate fish keepers can reproduce. A lot of these fish grow really big as well, so it's not for your 10 to 50 gallons even. The red belly dace though, they can go into like a 50 gallon. This lucky idiot guppy who survived a jump out of the aquarium right into the cast water fountain. That is incredibly lucky. Guppies are known jumpers. All fish jump, but guppies jump a lot. I have had this happen as well. These lucky fish jump right into my water change bucket where there's still water in it. I try to be creative on my Chinese New Year biscuit cookies, but after it's cooked. Oh shoot. After it's cooked, it becomes a really fat frog. Before it's cooked, it is very cute. Cute Oranda or Linehead, something like that. Then it just becomes a Ranchu. There's an overweight Pac-Man frog, overfed leopard gecko with a mohawk, Millie, if she let herself go. A very healthy aquarium. Fish keeping for beginners. How to set up a beautiful and healthy aquarium. Step 1, don't do that. $100, bro. These people should not have any pet. Oh my god. I see the big giant gourami and then I see the giant catfish. I want to see them. Yo, what is going on? Welcome back to the end of this episode. If you guys enjoyed this episode, you're gonna answer this week's God. What is your favorite and go-to centerpiece fish of all time? No size requirement. It could be as small as a sparkling gourami. It could be as big as an arapaima. But you have to be honest. Have you ever actually kept? It has to be something you actually kept. If you enjoyed this episode, please smash that like button and subscribe. There'll be more videos to come, and don't forget to get your hands wet. Tetra, we in a spot, coming in hot. Ventral fin dot, acclimate that. With my shoal at, clear my fin rod from Cariciformes to Paracharodon. Hold on, there's not another fish that you can wish for. Lit fam sus, I finna one. I finna gone 3 days without furt. I'm an addict, like fanatic. I'm a baddest, no tabs, only dirt. My Cory gang so loyal, black Tetra go skirt. We came to play, came to silence. Gang.